What's going on, guys? Alex here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you some amazing Galaxy tips and tricks and even some secret features that you might not know about. So if you recently picked up the new Galaxy S25 or even if you have the older model, a lot of these tricks are still going to apply to you, so be sure to stick around. Now let's start things off with the very first trick, and that is to generate wallpapers. This right here is actually a wallpaper that I generated by myself and created just using the phone. And if you want to create your own wallpapers, all you need to do is just long press on the home screen, go to Wallpapers and Styles, change Wallpapers, create with AI, and then tap right here under Generative, and you can see that we already have a few templates in here, and you can go through these and generate a wallpaper based on these templates. So let's say we want to do terrain, we can tap on that, and then we can tap on each one of these words to change the theme. So maybe we want to change it to realistic, and then we can change beach to, let's do glacier, and we can change it from silver to, let's do turquoise, and then just hit generate, and within a few seconds it's going to create some wallpapers for you. And there you go, you can see it created a few wallpapers for us. We can go through and choose which one we like, and then just hit set it to your home screen and lock screen, tap next, and then over here just hit done. And there you go, we now have a brand new custom made wallpaper on our home screen and of course on our lock screen as well. This is really nice if you like your phone looking fresh and just changing up the look every now and then. You don't have to go out and buy any wallpapers. You don't have to scour the web. You can just create them all on your phone. Now for this next trick, we're gonna create a routine that's going to keep our phone unlocked when we're home. Now to do this, we're gonna use Galaxy Routines. So you need to go to your phone settings, go to Modes and Routines, tap on the Routines tab, and then hit this plus icon to create a new routine. So in the if section, we're gonna search for Wi-Fi, hit Wi-Fi network, make sure it's set to connected, and then hit add and just add your SSID. So mine is right here, and then we're gonna hit done. Now we're gonna go to the then section and we're going to search for unlocked. Right there, it says keep your phone unlocked. So we're gonna say okay, and that's it. Now we're gonna hit save. We're gonna verify our identity. Now you can give this routine a name. I'm just gonna call it home because this is for when we come home. You can also change the colors and the icons, but I'm gonna leave that as is and then just hit done. And that's it, we have now created this routine. And the way it's going to work is as soon as we come home and our phone connects to our Wi-Fi, it will just keep the phone unlocked, it won't lock. So if I go and try to lock my phone and then go to my lock screen, you can see there's no lock icon, and I can just swipe up and access my phone. I absolutely love routines, and there's just so many that you can shove in here that will completely change the way your phone works and just make it so much more convenient. If you guys want me to make a full video about all of the routines that I've come up with, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to do that. Now for this next secret setting, we're gonna go into our cameras, go to the video tab, and you might already know that your phone can shoot 4K 30 and 60 FPS, but there's a secret setting that will allow you to shoot in 4K 120 FPS. And to access it, all you gotta do is hit on more right here, go to Pro Video, and now when we tap up here, you can see we have an option for 4K 120 FPS. So if you want to slow down your footage as much as possible and get that buttery, smooth, slow motion, this is how you do it. Now the next secret setting a lot of people don't know about is the ability to make your flash brighter. So if you go to your quick settings right here and then press and hold on your flash icon and then turn it on, you can see we now have a slider here and we can make it brighter or dimmer depending on whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. I like to keep it all the way on the brightest just because I like to walk around the house late at night looking for snacks, and this just helps me see. So if you're somebody like me, you like to snack at night, this is definitely a cool setting. Now this next secret feature is also really useful. If you ever get a phone call or a text message or an email or something and you need to do something but you can't do it right now, you need to get to it later, instead of swiping that notification away and then completely forgetting about that thing, you can snooze your notification and be reminded about it later. And to enable it, what you need to do is go into your phone settings, scroll down to notifications, hit advanced settings, and right there you'll see show snooze button. And now when you enable this, anytime you get any type of notification on your phone and you swipe it down, you'll see that there's a little snooze button, and you can snooze it for 10, 30 minutes, an hour, or however long you need. You can just snooze it and then be reminded when you have time. Now, if you have kids and you're often in large gatherings or birthday parties, or you send your kids to soccer practice and you like to take videos of them, but you want your phone to focus specifically on your kid and not all the other kids running around, this setting is great for you. What you gotta do is go to your camera settings and then scroll down until you see tracking autofocus and enable this. And now what's going to happen is when you're taking a video, you can tap on any subject within your video and your phone will lock focus on that person. So now your phone will only focus on your kid or whatever you tap on and not all the other things going on in the video. So you remember when we were kids and we would go on like a road trip with our parents in the car, and then our buddy was sitting in the back of the seat with us, and we would have those Walkman CD players and those dual wired headphones so we can plug it into the same Walkman and listen to the same music? Well, you can do the same thing on your Galaxy phone. If you're traveling with a buddy and you want to listen to the same music or maybe watch the same show off of your phone and they have their own Bluetooth headphones, they can connect them to your phone and you guys can share the same video or music and just listen together. And to do that, all we need to do is go into our phone's Bluetooth settings, connect their device to our phone, and once that's done, we can go to our media. So you can see right here, I'm playing a song and there's this button here that says media output. If you tap on that, you can see that we have multiple devices connected to our phone, and we can just hit the little checkbox and now it's streaming music or movies or whatever you're watching to both of those devices. So again, if you guys are traveling together, this is great so you can share the same music or watch the same movies on your trip. So now you and your buddy are all grown up and you have your own car, and maybe you're driving with him and you're in charge of the Bluetooth music for everybody that's in the car, but maybe at the same time that you're playing music, you also want to scroll through social media like Instagram and TikTok and Reddit, but you don't want the sounds within those apps to play over the Bluetooth so that everybody can hear it. Well, there's a feature on your Samsung phone called separate app sounds that will solve that for you. And to enable it, what you gotta do is go to your phone settings, hit the little search right here and look for separate app sounds right there. We're gonna go into here, and then when we enable this, you can see we have an app option and an audio device. So we're gonna hit app, and what you wanna do now is just check all of the apps that you don't want to play through your Bluetooth. So I got Instagram, Reddit, YouTube, TikTok here, and then when we go back, we go to audio device, and we're gonna select phone so that all of these apps that are selected will play through the phone, but everything else like Spotify or maybe Apple Music will play through the Bluetooth. So now all of our friends can listen to our music without being disrupted by our social media scrolling. Now this next trick has to do with the S Pen, and I use this pretty much every single day because I'm a very forgetful person, and if something isn't right in front of me, I'm probably gonna forget to do it. So what you can do is when you go to your lock screen and then take out your S Pen, you will be able to write on your lock screen. So let's say I have a doctor appointment, I can write that here at 2 p.m. And instead of hitting save and having this get tucked away into my Samsung Notes, where I will absolutely forget about it, I can hit this little pin icon right there, and what it will do is pin it to my always on display. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And essentially now, anytime I look at my phone or I pick it up to do something, I will immediately be reminded that I have this doctor appointment at 2 p.m. And I'm pretty much never gonna forget what I need to do again because it's always in my face here on the always on display. Now, if you don't see that pin button on your phone, you might have the always on display disabled, or you might have your phone in power saving mode where it disables the always on display for you. So just check for those two things and you should be good to go. All right, guys, this next trick is really cool. Now, you might have already heard about edge lighting, where when you get a notification, the edges of your phone will light up. But what you can do is map the colors of that edge lighting to the specific app that you're getting messaged from or to a specific contact. So to show you how I have it set up, let's say I get a message from Telegram. I'm gonna send myself a message right now. You're gonna see that my edge lighting is going to be blue because that's the color of the Telegram app. And then if I get a message from, let's say, WhatsApp, I'm gonna send myself another one, you can see that the edge lighting is green. And this way I know where I'm getting messaged from. And you can also map this to contacts. Now to do this, what you wanna do is go into your phone's settings, and then we're gonna search for edge lighting. Hit edge lighting style, and then right here it says color by keyword, and you can see this is where I've mapped all of my colors. I have WhatsApp, my mom, messages, work, Telegram, and of course you can add endless amounts. So I'm gonna add another contact in here. We'll do Lana, my wife, and then we're gonna hit this little plus icon, and then we can hit on the color bubble to change that to whatever we want. So we'll make it pink, hit done, and that's it, you're all done. Now, no matter which app she messages me from, whether it's Telegram or WhatsApp or just a regular SMS, it will always be pink. It will override the app. So I'll send myself another one. This one is from Telegram, but you're gonna see that it's going to light up purple. And if you wanna make that edge lighting a little bit more pronounced, you can go back one in the settings, go to edge lighting style, tap on advanced, and here you can play with the transparency, width, and duration. All right, guys, now this next feature is really important. If you ever need to fix your phone and maybe your screen is broken or just something isn't working and you need to take it to a repair shop or a technician, but you don't really trust that person not to go snooping through your personal data and photos, there's a really awesome feature on your Samsung phone that you can enable to help with that problem. So if you go into your phone settings, go to the search bar and look for maintenance mode, Tap on it and then go here to maintenance mode. And then when you turn this on, your phone is going to reboot into maintenance mode and none of your personal data will be accessible. Your photos, messages, whatever you have on your phone will not be accessible. Only the core apps and operating system will be there. The phone will still be operational, but none of your data will be there. And in order to exit that mode, the technician will need to authenticate. So they'll need your fingerprint or Face ID or your PIN or password. Obviously, they're not going to have that, so they won't be able to get out of maintenance mode. And when they're done repairing your phone and they give it back to you, you can now exit maintenance mode. Your phone will reboot again and everything will be back to normal. So again, definitely a really useful and important feature in order to keep your data safe. Another built-in feature on your Galaxy phone that a lot of people just don't know about is the Find app. And this is built right into your phone. So you can search for it in your app tray, type Find, and there it is right there. And if you launch it, what it's going to do is show you all of your connected Galaxy devices under your Samsung account and where they are on a GPS. And if you ever misplace something in your couch or you don't know where your phone or watch is, you can ring it and it will make a sound so you can go ahead and find it. This is just really useful if you lost any of your devices, you can't find them around the house. You can use this app to quickly locate whatever it is that you're missing. But if in the case that your phone ever gets lost and you obviously don't have access to this Find app, what you can do is go to smartthingsfind.samsung.com and log in with your Samsung account. And it will have all of your Galaxy devices listed here under this web UI. And what's really nice about this is, again, you can ring the device, you can lock the device, you can extend the battery life so that it stays on as long as possible in case you're trying to find it. Or if you know that it's gone forever, it was stolen and you're never gonna get it back, you can wipe all the data off of it so that if anyone ever does manage to break into your device, they will never have access to any of your personal data. So go ahead and bookmark this page for a rainy day in case you ever have to use it. Now, one problem that seems to be getting worse and worse over time is spam calls. It just seems that there are endless amounts of spam calls always calling everybody. And luckily, your Galaxy phone has a built-in feature that can help alleviate some of those spam calls. So what you need to do is, again, go to your phone's dialer, hit on the three dots over here, go to settings, and enable this feature that says caller ID spam protection. And what this does is it uses the HIA service to identify what are known spam call numbers, and it will just completely reject those calls. They won't even come through to your phone. And I think it also does this with text messages. Definitely a really useful feature if you just struggle with a lot of spam calls and messages. This could definitely help you out. Now, if you just picked up a brand new Galaxy S25 phone, click on this video to see the first 25 things that you need to do. And if you want to see me compare it against the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I'm gonna put that video right here. But that's gonna do it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.